I use these for acid indigestion.
So what are we going to use these for?
Intimidation.
What is going on, everyone? What is going on? Happy Football Sunday. How are we making out? I'm Barfy with always is my man, Mr. Monahan. Hey, man, how was your holiday?
It was excellent. It was it was ruined. It was
fucking ruined.
It was ruined. Just like I said on the podcast, if there is no goddamn mac and cheese with sherry, it's ruined. There's no mac and cheese with sherry, so it was ruined.
It was ruined. It was ruined.
Ruined.
It was ruined. So, frankly, well, you can start this because.
How was yours, dude? You shotguns and drank bourbon and did manly things with your chest hair hanging out.
I mean, yeah, I got drunk and shot a lot of guns. And then I passed out. So it was Thanksgiving. And pretty much since Thursday, I've been on my bender. So, you know.
Oh, jeez. I actually, last night, we did the light town thing at Hagley or whatever over in Pittman, New Jersey with the kids.
Right.
Anyway, I tried something new.
You're such a family guy.
I am. I love doing little family things, and I think you keep glitching out. Yeah, you definitely keep glitching. Yeah.
You were glitching out on me.
It was you. But anyway, so I tried something new. I tried Michelob Gold.
There's one viewer. If you're watching, tell us which one of us is actually glitching out because this has been an ongoing battle. I need to know if it's my side or his side. One viewer, whoever you are, I see you up in the corner. I have a counter. Oh, I know how to do this.
I see you. Right there. I see you in that screen. Yeah.
I just can't do it, Captain. And you have the power. I mean,
but I tried. All right, so I tried Michelob Gold. It was like all organic or whatever. And you know what? I feel fresh as a daisy this morning.
I tried lots of bourbon, and I feel like shit because I drank too much bourbon.
There you go. Okay, so let's start this off this week with what the fuck, COVID?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? So right now we have no quarterback starting for the Broncos today. That should be interesting. They have rookie wide receiver Hinton starting. So that should be interesting. I see a lot of wildcat formations and a lot of bullshit. So probably just watch that game just for the fun of it.
Oh, we got a special guest. We have a special guest.
Hey, it's Dan.
Hey. Why does it say what the fuck COVID?
Well, see, if you pay attention to football and fantasy and the world, you know, COVID's taken over this week.
Yes. I just didn't pay attention to any of that. But that makes sense.
Dude, you were looking gnarly today, man. That beard is just looking glorious.
You know, it's a little out of control. I'm not gonna lie.
I just want to run my fingers through it. So what brings you here to hijack our Sunday morning podcast? What are you doing up?
I have nothing better to do. It's a lie. No. I don't know. You keep asking me to join.
Well, yeah.
So you know what I realized?
You stayed away. You were like hot for a minute with your team, and then you were like, "I'm winning everything," and then they were like, "Yeah, you keep playing," and then they went, and now you joined us when you. So that should be fun.
I know.
Hey, do you need advice? Do you need advice, Dan?
I don't know. I don't need advice. I need a new team with new players and Dak Prescott back.
Definitely don't need Dak Prescott back.
Yeah.
You know what I did this week? I got kicked out of my other league almost because I made a mistake. I thought DeAndre Swift was playing, and so I was like getting ready for Thanksgiving and shit, and I totally like missed it, and he was out. Like I missed the whole report that he was out. I didn't get a notification. I didn't get anything. So I had a big goose egg from him, and like, oh, you started someone that was, that's not playing and whatnot. And they're like, you're out of the league. Like, fuck you, dude. You can't keep the best fucking player out of your fucking league.
Wow.
They're like, oh, well, the best player usually doesn't make these kinds of mistakes. Fuck you.
Why would anybody care about that in their league?
It's a competitive league. It's
not
like ours where it's it's goofy.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if
See,
you do that, that's on you, man.
That doesn't make fantasy football fun anymore if you can't bust balls and make side bets with your friends or any of that shit.
No, there's plenty of ball busting. I try to stay off that little text message group chat because all it is whose dick is in whose mouth this week, and my ass and your ass and you're gay, and so I just kind of like stay clear of it, and then I just pop in and go, oh, what I miss.
Speaking of dicks in mouth, who do you play this week, Dan?
Oh my God. No, I don't. No, I don't like the way you segued that one. So I feel like we should keep talking and then go back to your question. I'm playing Joe this week.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm calling you out. I mean, we're going to do this. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if the Patriots are going to play, and not Patriots. The Steelers are going to play, which means I have no quarterback because Matt Stafford played on Thursday, thinking that I was going to have Big Ben playing, and nope, it's gone. What the fuck, COVID?
Okay,
all
so
right.
back to what the fuck, COVID, and so no quarterbacks in Denver. We have a rookie wide receiver playing quarterback. The 49ers. Because of California some county ordinance or something like that they put into place, they can no longer play home games for the next 3 weeks starting Monday.
Where?
Yeah.
In San Francisco. They can't
Gay.
play.
Oh, wait, never mind.
It's like it's high school, it's college, it's professional, like everything. Like they don't want anything going on, and it's just getting stupid. And then, of course, you have the Baltimore and Pittsburgh game that got moved to Monday night initially, and now it's got dragged to Tuesday. So it is high risk that this game might get canceled altogether because people keep getting tested positive. So, and it comes back to like some like trainer or something like that. Some trainer did something, and he was playing, some games with the players or something like that. Oogie Mouth. He was playing Oogie Mouth at the
he was playing Who's in My Mouth.
No, you remember South Park? When they all got chickenpox, they're like, "Oh, go play Oogie Mouth." You guys spit in each other's mouths.
Oh my God!
They used the hooker and gave used all their toothbrushes and then gave the parents all fucking herpes.
Yes.
If that's not symbolism for how fucked up this bullshit is.
Yes, this is how fucked up shit is right now. Yeah, so what the fuck, COVID? And all right, so let's dive into this stuff and whatnot. So we're going to go into the recap mode. So my must start last week for quarterback Lamar Jackson, 17.5 points. I was expecting a lot more from him. He's just not having a year at all. Josh Jacobs, 12.9 is respectable with the matchup that he was getting.
Whoa. Oh, that's why I'm getting fucked up. Sorry, I left my studio monitors on, so I was getting a lot of noise over here, and my computer's saying.
So Calvin Ridley with 11.5. My sleepers, I had Kirk Cousins with 26.8. It's the same for the season. Kirk Cousins plays like an all-pro. That's how Kirk Cousins goes. Kerryon Johnson did not carry on much. 4.8.
Carry on my wayward Johnson.
So, uh, what you got, Joe? What you got, Barfy?
No, dude, you sounded like
Really?
Yeah, you did.
There we go. All right. Well, I finally was able to click on your stuff, so there's that.
There we go. All right. So Ben Roethlisberger came out, 32 completions, 46 attempts, 267 yards, 2 TDs, and 16.7 points. That was a horrible game for Ben. This is the second worst game he's played this whole fucking season. Come points wise for fantasy. Kalen Ballage, 71 yards total between receiving and running yards. 77.1 points. Went out with an ankle injury. You dumb shit. Way to go. Chase Claypool, 4 receptions, 1 TD, 14.8 yards, 11.9 points. Well done. Sadly,
Way to go! You killed Burrows. Good job.
I killed Joe Burrows. I'm sorry, buddy. Welcome to you had potential. You have Nick Foles potentials, and now you're not. But he still got 11 points before he got out of the game. So if you had played him, that's good for you. Also, Giovanni Bernard was fucking worthless. It's me, Giovanni. He was more like Waluigi than Mario. So way to go. He hit his head on a pipe trying to save the princess, and that's why he was out with a concussion. And that's what I got from my recap because after reading the stats and everything, I'm like, oh, fuck this. I'm done. Fuck this.
It's a rough week. This whole season's been so rough. There's no consistency. There's no real trends. It's like the players you play for matchups should do what they should do, and it's just you can't even go matchup because the weirdest fucking shit just happens.
I'm really pissed because I was doing good with my predictions and all my shit, and then I gave you the money for the fantasy league, and now it's gone. And now my predictions are all fucked up now. I blame you. I blame you.
I still got to pay for fantasy shit.
You got cocky. That's why you're like, I'm going to win this shit. I don't need to pay. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
So-
I was doing really good.
So Dan, maybe you could get into the game a little bit or whatever, but how we do things around here with this is I'm going to go with this must start quarterback with Josh Allen versus the Chargers, who are 24th against quarterbacks. Over the last 2 weeks, Josh Allen has averaged 33.8 points a game. Over the last 2 weeks, the Chargers have given up 15.2 and 15.2 to Tua and 15.4 to Flacco. Those
Bumble away at Chua.
very average quarterbacks. So I'd expect Josh Allen to continue his trend of probably the mid-20s, high 20s. I wouldn't say 30s, but I'd definitely say mid-20s, high 20s. So, yeah, that's what Josh Allen I go with. Barfy.
All right. So I'm going with my Mormon man himself, Taysom Hill. 24 fantasy points against the Falcons. He passed for 233 yards. He was 18 of 23. Ran for 51 yards. Had 2 touchdowns on 10 carries. His rushing numbers are he's going to be able to have about 35 yards today on the ground for 3 games in a row prior to starting Drew Brees. So he's a one-man show, and I love it. Past 2 quarterbacks against the Broncos have scored at least 28 fantasy points. So if that doesn't say anything, it's I like this guy. Philly should pick him up.
Taysom Hill is something else. He's coming out of BYU. I wouldn't really expect much out of him, and he's been like a gadget guy for the States since he's been drafted. So hey, I'm glad to see he's finally getting a chance. I thought he was going to get a chance last year, but they gave it to Teddy Bridgewater. But
have you, Dan? Have you seen this guy play? Have you seen this Taysom Hill guy all year? Yo, this guy's like if Zach Ertz could throw a football. Legit.
Oh,
Zach,
wait. Is this the guy that's been playing a whole bunch of different positions?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't read a lot, but I did hear about him.
I don't know him, but I know a guy.
Yeah. That's about all I knew about that guy.
The kid's a monster.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Breeze wraps it up after this season and Taysom becomes their starting quarterback. I think he's got like a 3-year contract with them, so he's going to be a starting quarterback on a very, very.
It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see Drew Brees leave, but at least they got a kid like that. I mean, who wants Teddy Bridgewater anyway? He sounds like an old '70s singer.
Teddy's good. Hey, you can't say anything really bad about Teddy Bridgewater because he was supposed to have a career-ending knee injury or leg injury or whatever it was. It's a shame what happened to him 4 years ago. And now he's playing football again. So good for him.
Oh, good for you.
Hey man, what he came back from was gruesome.
Right.
Alex Smith came back and he's starting now and he's playing.
Dude, man, you are glitching out really bad.
Kick everybody else off your internet.
I'm sorry about that. I'm watching the stream right now because I was trying to figure it out, and it's so But so I'm gonna go on. I'm not gonna go on. Actually, no. I'll start off without him. What is all that noise in the background, dude?
Yeah, it's probably my heater. It's cold as shit out here. I can turn it off. You want me to turn it off?
No, it just sounds like you're in a coffee shop and you got a barista behind you. Just
That's my heater.
All right, I think that should work. We'll see. No, we're supposed to be getting 200 megabytes per second over here. We're not getting that. So
Comcast blows goats for quarters. I have pictures for proof.
Yeah.
So let's move on along to our running backs. Back.
I'm going to go with a no-brainer. Dalvin Cook as a must-start. I think he's going to be a top 3 production guy this week. Going against Carolina, they're 28th against running backs. I definitely say he's going to have at least a 20-point day today. He's definitely so. The last 2 weeks, Carolina has gotten or Peterson. You can't really say much because he's kind of like hit and miss at that backfield and whatnot. And finally, they finally fired freaking goofball over there in Detroit.
Oh, I was sad that they got rid of Matt Patricia.
Yeah, finally fired that goofball. And
it wasn't me. It was Patricia.
And then you have Ronald Jones with 28.3. So I'm definitely going to say you're going to be looking at more along the lines of a stat line of Ronald Jones than Peterson.
There you go.
Unless Dalvin Cook gets hurt.
Wait a minute. Dude. They played Thursday.
No, they didn't.
Detroit?
No, yes. Peterson, the last 2 weeks, Carolina.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. You had me confused. I'm like, they played this past Thursday.
No, not the Vikings. Dalvin Cook. So, all right.
Wait, who does Dalvin Cook play for?
The Vikings.
Oh, the Vikings. I thought you talked about Matt Patricia. I'm like, well, how the fuck you talk about Matt Patricia?
Wait, what'd you do? Okay.
What did I do?
I see what you did, but you guys start looking at my shit before you plug your shit in. Yeah, do yours now, dick.
What? What'd I do?
You must start.
Wayne Gallman?
Yes.
Why, is he your sleeper?
Yes.
So, we'll bring him back again for 2. So, my running back is Wayne Gillman from the Giants. They're playing Cincinnati. They're all but cooked for the season. You might as well call them the Cincinnati Jets because they're just going to be that horrible. Bengals have allowed running backs to score or gain 100 total yards in their past 4 out of 5 games. Gellman comes into the week. He's got scored a touchdown in 4 games in a row. He's got 5 total touchdowns over the span. And the passing game he's not doing much with. He only had like 3 catches, 34 yards on 5 targets in his past 3 outings. but he does have 32 carries in his past 2 games against Washington and Philly. So
Ground and pound.
sounds like my Friday night. Ground and pound.
Well, when your face is on the ground, don't matter.
Listen,
Oh,
it's actually not in the ground. It's between 2 lovely legs. I'm just like. I mean, it just looks.
Moving on.
It just
Moving
looks.
on.
It just looks like this. Just. Okay, nothing to see here, people. Moving on.
Moving on. Hey, Dan, who do you got for a must-start running back? Who do you got, Dan?
Dan.
oh, me? I didn't realize.
Yes,
I have no
yes.
idea. Hey, guess what? I'm completely unprepared for this. I just showed up. I don't have a must-start running back. Hey, you know who I have to start? One of the running backs. Well, hey, look, it's just me. No, I have no idea. I'm going to start the running backs that are on my team. Those I have to start, and if I don't,
Do
I
you
won't
know
get
who your running backs are on your team?
No, I haven't the slightest idea. They have names. Some of them are funny names, but I'm not really sure.
Like Brennan, are you good?
I bet Monahan. I bet you have an idea what my running backs are on my team better than I do.
Dude, my fucking roster's shit.
No.
No, I might pull an upset this week because Fuller went off.
Did he go off the Chisane?
He just went fucking nuts. Like 34 points. He went fucking crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
All right, moving on to wide receivers. Let's get on with wide receivers.
on the wide receivers.
We're really behind today.
Yeah, we are. We're running a little behind.
This is why we don't have nice things, Dan.
So we got DK Metcalf going against Philly, and rightfully so. He's going to destroy the Philadelphia Eagles. Over the last 2 weeks, he's been meh. He was hot in the beginning of the year. He's kind of cooled off a little bit. Tyler Lockett's become more and more of a vocal point of the pass, but I believe DK Metcalf is going to be even more motivated because he doesn't like Philly.
Who does like Philly?
He doesn't like Philly because, no, that was Denzel Mims that said Philly was a trash city. But,
Well, I mean, he's not lying.
DK Metcalf is going to go off. This isn't even going to be a good Monday night game. They're talking about giving Hurts more, not even like weird gadget plays. He's going to be coming in and he's going to be actually playing quarterback. So Wentz is going to be on the bench for I'd say half the game, and not half the offensive snaps maybe. And you're going to see a transition this week where Hurts might succeed a little bit better than Wentz, and that's all she wrote for Wentz in Philly, possibly. And yeah, so DK Metcalf, definitely start him this week. It's going to get nasty.
So I messed up. I messed up on this because don't even put my name up because I messed up. I did realize you used Dwayne Gilman, so I put someone else in, and I messed up.
Yes, you did. We're just going to skip over that.
But I do have it written down on who.
Oh, okay.
So I am going to go with Justin Jefferson. He's been one of the best rookie wide receivers in the NFL. He's his stats are really sick. I mean, just for the year, he's got 848 yards, 4 touchdowns, and he's averaging about 15 points a game. Last week he scored 21 points. And never mind. Fuck this guy. He's on COVID. Just skip me for this one. Fuck this guy. COVID. Moving on to sleepers and redeemers because
Fuck COVID.
Seriously, COVID's fucking up all my shit here. My computer's got COVID apparently.
Oh my god! All right, going into the sleepers and redeemer category, I got Derek Carr against Atlanta. You're going to start any quarterback against Atlanta because they're terrible. Atlanta is 32nd against quarterback production. This is going to be a top 5 week for Derek Carr. I think I pounded the desk for Derek Carr maybe 2 weeks ago, And
I had him last week, and
yeah,
he
but it was more a game flow, and they were running the ball so well,
right.
and that's what happened. But I think that with Atlanta being such a piss poor defense against the pass, and the fact that you still have a very capable offense in Atlanta, it could turn into a shootout where it's going to be in the high 20s for both teams. So there's going to be a lot of passing going on. Uh, so I definitely say you could have a worse matchup with a quarterback that especially with COVID, what's going on and everything like that. People that are not uh, Lamar Jackson's out with COVID. So there's so much shit going on this week with COVID. People not being able to play. So plug Derek Carr in 30-second quarterback production, and you're looking at a solid week for Derek Carr.
There you go. I agree. Derek Carr's always been a good quarterback. He's always been a solid quarterback, in my opinion.
I agree.
So I would go with that. My sleeper redeemer is Philip Rivers. He comes in the week 12. He's scored at least 27 fantasy points in three out of his past 5 games, though he only scored 18 fantasy points in week 10. But he's got 308 passing yards. He's got some good guns in the background. He's got Jacoby Brissett. And they're playing Tennessee. Titans have allowed 7 out of 10 quarterbacks to pass for at least 249 yards and 2 touchdowns.
What was that about Jacoby Brissett? What?
He has Jacoby Brissett in the background, in the back.
No, he's the backup quarterback.
I wrote that down wrong.
Yes, you did.
Whatever. Rivers can certainly accomplish this. This is what I get for drinking bourbon and doing fantasy football. I've been nothing for the past since Thursday.
See, I should have woken up at 2:00 in the morning, and we should have had a conversation like we usually do.
Hey, what's that called again?
What?
What's that called again? When we have conversations about stuff before we do it.
The pre-production.
There it is. It's the bald bastard's favorite word.
The pre-production.
Pre-production.
Usually we have the 2-3 o'clock in the morning pre-production on Saturday nights, where we're both kind of drunk and we have a good time. And
dude, I was up too. I was waiting for it. I was actually up waiting for you. I was up till 4 o'clock waiting for you.
I surprisingly passed out at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I surprisingly passed out at 11 o'clock and I got a full night's rest.
But also, I hate to say it, I was more worried. I was more focused on the Tyson fight than anything else because that was amazing.
Oh, speaking of that, Nate Robinson just showed how soft freaking NBA players really are getting knocked out by the Paul brothers. What are the fucking Paul brothers? You kidding me?
Logan Paul, just little cheek music and boom. Well, also he came running at him like he was Bob Backlund, the wrestler. Just
well, I didn't see the fight, but what was the height difference like?
They were pretty equal. They were pretty equal in height.
I know Nate Robinson's a tiny guy.
Oh yeah, Logan Paul's only like 5'10", 5'11".
Oh, okay.
So he's an average human being size. But they came into like he literally came like this to him. And Snoop Doggy Dogg needs to commentate every boxing match ever again. He was hilarious. He did Logan Paul's and what's that guy's name? The Tyson fight. He did those 2 bouts.
Jones.
And it was hilarious. I wanted to get stoned and listen to him talk because watching Snoop Dogg just be there and be like, "Oh, chill, Nate. This ain't wrestling. You gotta square up. You gotta duck and go." And he actually, because all those kids, inner city kids, did boxing to get away from the trouble, and it was just funny watching this kid just. He looked like he was trying to like wrestle this dude, and I'm surprised Logan Paul didn't just like unload on him. But Logan Paul was very calm, collective, and he just stood there. And when they tied up, he pushed him back, and you see him, bing! I'm like,
oh god,
dude, out chin music. It was sweet cheek music that last night with that. Anywho,
but all right, moving on to my sleeper redeemer running back, and I went Wayne Gallman, who you have as your must start. So great minds think alike. Cincinnati 18th against running back productions. No Burrow, no offense for Cincinnati. It's going to be. I don't know who their starting quarterback is this week. Not Finley. Finley was terrible. So they have someone. I forget. I was just reading about it yesterday. I totally forget who the quarterback's going to be. But over the last 2 weeks, you have DeAndre Swift at 23.4, and you have James Conner with a very meager 5.8. But that's more along the lines of game flow and how well Pittsburgh was passing the ball that day. So Wayne Goldman is going to have a day. They're going to ground and pound the shit out of this. They're going to make this game just it's going to be a quick game. This game's going to be done before 4 o'clock.
Joe No Name's got fucking glaucoma or something. I don't know.
I'm glad I had fans.
But guys, if you have any questions out there, throw them out there. Whatever. We get a couple each week, and we answer. And usually we give pretty solid advice. I review what we say, and for the most part, it's very solid advice. So, Joe, with you, Jesus Christ, dude,
Drinking beer over there? What is that? Or
he
is
ain't
that
drinking fucking beer. He's got a bottle of bourbon.
Oh, that's
That's not bourbon. Jesus Christ, that shit makes me throw up.
So I got this week. I got James White from New England playing Arizona. He's going to be the primary James White.
Did you emphasize the H on that?
No, James White.
Why are you emphasizing the H?
Because there's a fucking H in there.
White.
What?
White.
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 How do you say whip?
Whip. Am I allowed to continue
what do you
now?
put on your pumpkin pie?
Cool Whip. Don't we all put Cool Whip on our pumpkin pie? Apple, peaches, pumpkin pie.
Okay, back to your James White.
Okay, so James White, he's going to be the primary pass catching running back for the Patriots, with Rex Burkhead out with a knee injury. Hopefully he plays like he did last week against Houston. He actually matched his season high in carries, which is 5. And most of his targets, he had nine receptions, 6. No, sorry, let me read that wrong because my print is very small. He had the most targets. He had 9 targets. He had 6 receptions, and he had 64 receiving yards. White has 3 games this season with more than 5 targets, and he scored 12 fantasy points in his last 3 outings. 3 times he's played. So I'm not a big New England person, but the predictions are there. His stats are there. And, I guess Cam Newton's slowing down.
Oh, boy. All right, so my sleeper redeemer is, for wide receivers, Devontae Parker. Big reason why is because Fitzmagic is getting the start, and Fitzmagic is going to go bananas. And, yes, goodbye, Tua. Hello, Fitzmagic. Devontae Parker against the Jets. Against the Jets.
And what have I always said about the Jets?
The Jets, 28th against wide receiver production. Over the last 2 weeks, Devontae Parker's had 15.1 and 4.1. So he's due again, especially with Fitzmagic coming in. So over the last 2 weeks, the Jets have given up 28.5 to Keenan Allen and 23.9 to Jacoby Meyers. So I definitely say that Devontae Parker is going to have quite the day today. He's going to be very busy with Fitzmagic doing his thing, and I'm excited. I want to see that game. Hopefully, it's going to be broadcast on CBS. I highly doubt it will, because that's how it works. I gotta get Red Zone again.
The Red Zone was great. I didn't get it this year just because I didn't think we were going to have football. So I was like, I'm not spending money on something I'm not going to get.
Yeah. All right. You. All right. I'm not leaving you alone at 2 a.m. on a Saturday ever.
I mean,
Never again. Don't even tell me, oh, well, Brian kept me up awake all night. And blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear it because this is the shit that happens when I don't keep you up.
You can keep me up all night, big boy. You and the bald bastard.
I'm sure. All right, so you give your little summary on why Devontae Parker is going to be a quick sleeper or redeemer.
I mean, the past 4 games, Jets have allowed wide receivers from Buffalo, Kansas City, New England Chargers to catch 78 passes for 972 yards, 6 touchdowns on 104 targets. Over that span, 8 receivers have scored at least 11 fantasy points, including 5 with at least 22. That's what the Jets have given. So, like I've always said, if you're playing the Jets, just fucking put them in. I mean, and since the Bumbaway Achua is not playing, oh, there's a baby. Since Bumbaway Achua is not playing, because he's whatever. Oh, ow, that was in my ear. But since Bumbaway Achua is out and Fitzmagic is in, and you're playing the freaking Jets, you do it that way. Hey, that was my niece, everybody. Yeah, clearly did not get Dan's genes.
No.
Hey, now. Hey.
That's all Lisa.
Joe No Name disagrees with you.
Joe No Name's a fucking moron.
I'm moving on to my breakout flex player, and this is going to be a big breakout this week. Jalen Reagor is going to break out against Seahawks today or Monday night.
Against the Seahawks?
Against the Seahawks, he's going to break out. He's going to do. Seahawks are 32nd against wide receiver production.
But he plays for the Eagles.
He's playing against Seahawks.
I know, but
I understand he play, but I think he's going to catch a long ball. He's going to catch 4 or 5 passes. I think this is the game because you have the whole thing of DK Metcalf on the other side. He's got to try to outdo this guy. He's got to try to make Philly like him. Because everyone looks at DK Metcalf as he should be an Eagle. So he's going to put he's got this circled. This is circled. This is a game that's circled. I have to break out this game. I have to do this. I got to do this. And with Jalen Hurts actually probably going to throw the long ball, he's going to actually do something. They're not going to be able to game plan because they don't know what Hurts can do. So when he comes in, it's just a blank slate. There's no way to game plan against him. So don't know what's going to happen. But I believe that Jalen Reagor is going to have a breakout game Monday night.
Hopefully. I better see a great game tomorrow night. All right.
And
breakout flex is Evan Ingram going against Cincinnati. Read my stats here because I'm making sure I wrote this shit right. Against the Eagles, week 10 against the Eagles, he's had 2 catches for 15 yards on 3 targets. But that was his first game with fewer than 9 targets since week 6. He also snapped a 3-game streak. Ingram scoring at least 10 points. I expect him to get on back on track this week against the Bengals because it's Cincinnati, and Cincinnati is number 4 in fantasy points allowed on opposing tight ends. So that's good for you. And Ingram is top 5 on all the leagues this week. So
Evan Ingram is a very athletic tight end. I don't think he's reached his potential yet, but he might be a year away from that. I don't know. He's had injury issues early on in his career, but I like Evan Ingram. I would definitely recommend if you have to play someone in the flex spot. If you have tight end for flex, why not?
Hey, why not?
Why not? Why not? So we're going to go to that special area of bets of the week, which I hit last week. It's about goddamn time you did. Well, I hit when I picked the Jets last week, so I'm going to ride the Jets again against Manny. They're getting +7. It's a divisional game, so it's going to be a tight game. Flacco is actually playing relatively well, unless Sam Darnold's getting a start, but I didn't see anything with Darnold starting or not.
Wait, Flacco went to the Jets?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
He's playing well. Hey, he's a Jersey boy. You gotta like.
I know we played him in conference.
I know.
So,
I know.
oh, welcome back to Jersey, Flacco. Hey, at least he does have a far commute. I mean, he's living back in his mother's basement.
Yeah, it's only what, a 45-minute commute to the stadium now.
Exactly. He doesn't need no North Jersey fucking Jersey City house row home. He can just live in Audubon, New Jersey with the rest of us assholes. Maybe he goes to Coffee Corner once in a while.
Is that still open?
Yes, it is.
Oh wow.
Best scrapple egg and cheese you can get for $2.95 on a bagel.
Yeah, so I got a feeling
That tonight's going to be a good night.
tonight's gonna be a good night.
Tonight, we'll kick it off. Whatever. So I got Chicago versus Green Bay because I always told you my rule: if it's not over 7.5, I don't bet. I believe that Chicago will probably lose to Green Bay, but it might be by a field goal.
They got Trubisky starting. I think Trubisky has a good day.
That's not good. Oh, I didn't read into that. Like I said, you got to know your teams. You don't know your teams, you're not going to bet right. So I've been saying. So, but still, Chicago should be able to hold them to at least a field goal. So if you bet on Chicago and the Bears, you should make some money off of this bet.
Divisional games are usually close.
Right. So I think Chicago will be able to handle it. Like I said, they ain't going to beat Green Bay, but it will. They won't. Green Bay ain't going to blow them out. It ain't going to be a 10-point. It ain't going to be a two score game. So I think, Chicago is a safe bet to bet.
Yep, I concur.
Do you agree, Dan?
Yep.
Did you have me on mute?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are you in distress? Do you need assistance?
No, I muted my microphone.
I mean, I appreciate it.
Kids are running in and out of here. Dogs are crying.
All right. Well, I want to give the new intro spin. Just for our viewers and whatnot. We are going to actually be rebranding when we come back in a couple weeks. We're going to have a couple more weeks of this fantasy football show, and then we are rebranding to kind of like a all-around sports show a couple days during the week, and then we'll have our Sunday live stuff so people can chime in and give questions and comments and stuff like that. Because once fantasy football season's over, we still got to do something.
We got a lot of things down the pipeline. The bald bastard has something brewing in the background, and then we have obviously this. We also have our actual live streams that we're going to be doing. Come January, once a month, we're going to be doing a live stream special. At least try to. Between the three of us, we got once the holidays are over and everybody gets back to being assholes. We got shot collar roulette where you two are in the hot seat.
Coming for you,
man. Fucking coming for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be good for me.
And then in February, for those who are watching, all wannabes, we will be doing a newlywed game where these two handsome gentlemen and their lovely counterparts will be in a nice question game. I'm going to rent myself a nice powder blue tuxedo, so that'll be fun. And March, I don't even know where we start because you got St. Patty's Day, you got 3/11 Day, you got not Cinco de Mayo. You got 3/11 Day and St. Patty's Day. So we'll do something in the middle between those 2 days to celebrate both at the same time. And then, then there's other things down the pipeline. But that's what's going to be happening after we take our little holiday break. Kind of like when you're kids and you get off from like Christmas to New Year's. That's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, we got the Christmas, we got my wedding, we got all kinds of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And we got your wedding.
Yes.
Hopefully with the bald bastard there, we can create some havoc.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Hopefully you do join.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
COVID. As long as COVID.
Fucking COVID. But real quick, we're gonna run the hey everybody out there, Be Kind is still a work in progress, but is it's something that I threw together. I've been working with some video editing software, and it kind of looks like a high schooler's thing. But as of right now, it's the gist of it, and I'll be cleaning it up. So
You will clean it up.
I'm gonna clean it up. So as of right now,
When you step across the white stripe, the only thing that matters is that 6 inches between your backbone and your breastbone.
To the corner of the end zone. Does he get both feet down?
Touchdown is ruled out for him.
That was awesome, actually. That was pretty awesome.
I got to clean it up. It's still a work in progress. I got to clean it up a little bit.
I keep forgetting that the digital volume when we play our videos are like super loud, and I'm deaf as fuck. So and the next thing I know, I have the volume jacked on the monitors, and then next thing you know, you play that thing, it's like, I'm like, God, fuck.
So yes, we'll be rebranding the show to Last Second Sports, and that's how we're going to go about things with the sports aspect of our podcasts.
Can you do a good Bryant Gumbel impression?
No, no, I can't. I don't have that mellow tone. Oh, no.
Welcome to Last Minute Sports. I'm Ryan Gumbel, and here we go. If you see here, you have the toe tap in the end zone, and it's good. And I want to kill myself. Every night when I masturbate, I have to use a rope, and it's the only way I get satisfaction in life.
I remember when he was a commentator back in the 90s, and my stepdad hated him. It was just like, God, he sucks.
Yeah, now I think it's a unanimous decision that everybody hates one commentator. Fucking Joe Buck.
Yeah,
I would love to stand in a ring with him and do one of these 12-ounce boxing matches, 2-minute rounds, and just beat the fuck out of him. My fat ass against that little skinny twit. Fuck Joe Buck.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Collinsworth, even though sometimes very insightful. But
he also hates Philly.
Wait, this guy right here. And it's just like, all right, please tell me about this guy.
I mean,
thank you, Collinsworth.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
he hates Philly too.
It could be Booger McFarland. You know. Now you see, he crossed the line of scrimmage and he gained 10 yards, and that would be considered a first down. Back to you in the booth.
That's like Pat Summerall shit. Thanks, John. That's right. You know, and you run the ball far. I need another martini. I have a new drinking game. It's whenever John Madden says Brett Favre, I take another shot and want to slowly kill myself.
Do Harry Carey.
Hey! You see the guy run the ball? He got 10 yards. That was the first down.
Now you see here.
Don't jerk me around, Pat Summerall. You could tell clearly his toes were inside. I'm going to come over there and take a bite out of your ear.
All right, it's gonna wrap it up this week. Not a lot of comments or questions, which is surprising. Usually we have some people that chime in, but
yeah, hey, no Joe Butler. But I have to say one thing.
No Joe Butler.
I have one thing to say, Dan. You're going down this week.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
We are tied. We are tied right now. Going in.
Oh yeah, right now. Yeah, because I had one guy playing on Thursday, and you had 2 guys.
So I'm gonna make a wager with you.
Yeah.
Not wearing a dress. Not wearing a dress. No, none of that shit. Never doing. And it's too cold because there's a lot of shrinkage right now. So no. What's my favorite food?
Your favorite food? Tacos.
Breakfast. Deviled eggs. So.
Yeah.
A plate of deviled eggs if you lose.
Oh. No. Oh, not a plate.
3.
2, 3. Fine, 3. 3 deviled eggs.
That's it? Oh my God, I could have that with one like.
Dude, I could fit 3 in my mouth and be done with it.
I hate eggs.
Eggs are awesome.
And no, I hate eggs. Hate eggs.
All right,
that's fine. That's fine. I'll do.
Speaking of eggs, I had a breakfast pizza, and it was eggs and bacon, and it was flipping delicious. I didn't even know it existed. I was like, I got to get this.
Stop talking about eggs. Oh god. All right, that's fine. But if I win, you gotta eat a whole pickle spear.
One whole pickle spear?
Well, I don't know. I have to think about it. Should we do a pickle spear or a whole pickle? Oh, I'm gonna get a whole pickle. Yeah, you know, like one of those big ones you get from Heritages.
I'm gonna say 3 pickle spears. We'll do 3 for 3.
All right, fine.
3 pickle spears. Pickle spears versus deviled eggs.
Oh god, yes, absolutely. All right, I really hope that I win because I really need it.
Oh, I can't wait, and I can't wait to make them. I'm not even gonna be nice. I'm gonna smoke it for you. Get a little smoked paprika on it, and
No, I definitely don't want to eat it.
and Monahan's gonna facilitate this. We're gonna.
Hey,
Oh, I
You're
can't wait.
making them. I have no interest.
So you guys eat the 3, and I'll eat the 3 over here. I'll eat some pickle spears, and I'll eat some 3 eggs, and I'll just have a good old time. And I'll
My hand doesn't care, right?
You know,
He just takes a pickle spear and dips it.
Now this is delicious.
He's scooping out all the egg yolk and just using it as a.
Just give me two pieces of bread. I'll make a damn sandwich out of it. It's delicious.
Yummy. And
all right.
So, all right, kids, thanks for joining us. Make sure you check us out every week. YouTube and Spotify, your mother's ass, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast.com, whatever, all the fucking stupid ass websites we have. Or if you'd like to contribute to the show, anchor.fm/BATBB/support. And you can become a monthly contributor and be a member of the Bastard Brigade. Did I say everything?
Excuse me. That was good.
I don't know. You went really quick.
Hey guys, hit the like button, the subscribe button, all that fun stuff, the squishy stuff at the bottom. So you just we'll be having soon a Twitter account for the thing, so you guys can enter questions, comments, say how shiny Dan's forehead is, or how
dude, that looks so spherical. Look how smooth that is, man.
It's just so round.
Got a freshie yesterday.
Hey Dan, you allowed to come out and play today?
Huh?
You allowed to come out?
Maybe, probably not. Why?
Okay, that's what I figured.
But anyway, so hit those buttons, guys, and let us know that you like what's going on. Leave a comment, show some support, and hey, have a great week, Dan. See you, buddy.
Thanks for hanging out, brother.
Hopefully see you
yeah, I'm glad I was able to contribute absolutely nothing.
Well,
anytime you want me to do that, I will join.
All right, see you guys.
Be good, guys.
All right, see you guys.